Despicable Me 4's ending includes an Avengers level moment in terms of the franchise. It felt like a moment that seemed like something that would come at the very end of a franchise. But if you're thinking this franchise is going to end anytime soon, you're very much mistaken. So what on earth did happen? Well, we got to see the return of every main character in a music video type moment to Chameleon. But not just the return of every main character from the Despicable Me films, but also the Minions spin-off prequel films as well. In the AVL prison, we got to see all of Gru's past enemies, such as Mr. Perkins, the head of the Bank of Evil, and Vector's father from the first film. Speaking of which, we also got to see all the main villains from each film. Vector from Despicable Me 1, El Macho from Despicable Me 2, Balthazar Brat from Despicable Me 3, alongside Maxime Lamal and his wife from Despicable Me 4. But not only that, we also got the villains from Minions, such as Scarlet Overkill, and the group from Minions Rise of Gru, the Vicious Six, including their leader, Bellbottom. And then it transitions to Gru's back garden, where we get the return of Gru's mum and his brother Drew from Despicable Me 3, alongside Dr. Nefario, who we see has came out of retirement and is back helping Gru and the Minions. But all of this means that every past villain of Gru's is still alive, and not only that, they're still alive trapped in a prison altogether. We know of the ones that the AVL actually caught, like El Macho or Balthazar Brat or the Vicious Six, but also the ones that the Anti-Villain League has gone out of their way to catch. Vector, for example, the last time we saw him was in the short Mooned, where he was all the way stuck on Mars, and yet the AVL have gone out of their way to find him and bring him back to Earth in prison, as if Mars wasn't a further enough prison away. And potentially, this may be leading up to what could happen in a Despicable Me 5. Because, let's be realistic, there's definitely going to be a Despicable Me 5. Because we've seen Gru face off against many of these villains who trained at the villain school, or who were part of the Bank of Evil, or who used to be Gru's colleagues. But as more and more villains are captured by the AVL, and as more and more villain storylines have already been told through these past films, it makes me wonder when we're going to get the proper return of past villains as the next villain for a film. And I think the fifth film is a perfect time to do it. I would not be surprised if the fifth film was actually a team up of all of Gru's past villains coming together to take him down once and for all. And considering we now know they all live together, it wouldn't be too far off for them to scheme together and plan an escape plot of how to get out of prison and how to get their revenge. But what do you guys think about this? Do you reckon that maybe they teased this little moment of all these past villains coming together because potentially in a Despicable Me 5 we could see the return of all of them? I personally would absolutely love it. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, we've been here on Gated Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
See us going